price reduction conversations. There's nothing fun about calling a seller to talk about reducing their price. Most agents dread it, and most sellers resist it. But here's the truth. A well-handled price reduction conversation doesn't just get the home sold, it can actually strengthen your relationship with the seller. Today, I'll show you how to have these talks without damaging trust and actually get your seller on board. Welcome back, real estate rock stars. This is Coffee with CMG, and I'm your host, Corey Maurice Gilmore. Listen, we've all been there. The listing is sitting, showings are slow, and you know the market is telling you one thing. It's time to adjust the price. But how do you bring it up in a way that your seller accepts without tension, without frustration, or finger pointing? Here's what we're covering today. First, I'll show you how to prepare sellers before the listing goes live so price changes aren't a surprise. Then, we'll talk about using market data as the messenger so it's not just your opinion. And finally, I'll give you a simple 3-step script for having the conversation and securing agreement. So let's start with the preparation, because the best price reduction conversations happen before you even make that call. Price reduction conversations are 10 times harder when they're unexpected. That's why I like to set expectations during the listing appointment. I'll say something like, our goal is to price right from the start, but the market will give us the feedback. And after 30 days, we're not getting the activity we want, we'll need to adjust the price to attract the right buyers. This does two things. It plants the seed that adjustments are part of the process and not a sign of failure, and it positions you as proactive, not reactive. By preparing the sellers up front, you're removing that emotional sting when the time comes. Now, even with great preparations, sellers want proof, not just advice. That's where the market becomes your ally. Your opinion is valuable, but when it comes to pricing, sellers trust numbers more than words. So bring facts to the table. Show days on market comparisons for similar homes. Highlight price drops from competing listings. Compare showing activity trends week over week, and you can present buyer feedback from showings. You're not saying, I think we need to lower the price. You're saying, here's what the market is telling us, and here's how we can respond. When the data speaks, you're simply just the translator. All right, you set expectations, you've got the data. Now let's talk about exactly what to say to secure their buy-in. Here's my go-to framework. First, acknowledge their goals. Mr. Seller, I know your goal is to sell quickly and for top dollar. All right. Then present the reality. Mrs. Seller, based on the market feedback, competing listings, and our current activity, we're not positioned where we need to be. And then give clear recommendation. Mr. Seller, to attract more buyers, I recommend we adjust the price to $650,000. This will get us ahead of our competition and increase showings immediately. So after you say this, pause, let them process, then close with, if you're ready, I can make that change right now so we can get fresh eyes on the home this weekend. This is direct, it's respectful, and it gives them a clear next step. Price reduction conversations don't have to be confrontational if you prepare sellers before you list, use the market as the messenger, and deliver a clear, confident recommendation. Do this and you'll keep trust high and your listings moving. And if you want to be a part of a team that arms you with proven scripts, tools, and market strategies so you never freeze in these conversations, then click the button below that says schedule a coffee chat. Now let's close more listings together, keep your coffee strong and your seller trust stronger, and I'll see you next Monday on Coffee with CMG.